Following the success of 2024's Roadhouse, Post Malone will look to follow up on his cameo role in an upcoming holiday movie, which is a lot more exciting now. Working off a $85 million budget, Doug Liman's Roadhouse is a reimagined remake of the Patrick Swayze-led original movie from 1989. Though Jake Gyllenhaal takes on the lead as a former UFC fighter named Elwood Dalton, the rest of Roadhouse's cast has been getting much attention, including Conor McGregor and Post Malone, two names who gained notoriety outside of acting. Post Malone's cameo in Roadhouse is more than fan service. He plays the role of Carter Ford, an underground circuit fighter seen in the remake's opening sequence when Jessica Williams' Frankie is searching for a new bouncer. Not only does he have a physical role in the movie, but Post Malone is also on the Roadhouse 2024 soundtrack, performing a song titled Horsepower. Post Malone, credited as Austin Post in the movie, is best known for his work as a singer-songwriter, having been in the industry since 2011, but the Grammy-nominated artist has also been expanding his filmography in recent years with positive results. Post Malone's movie hot streak explained. Post Malone has been making a name for himself as an actor. Before appearing in 2024's Roadhouse, Post Malone worked on 5 previous movies, not including ones where he appeared as himself. Looking at his filmography to date, Post Malone has only appeared in 2 rotten movies, according to Rotten Tomatoes. Granted, one of those is the new Roadhouse movie, and even though it has a 59% critics and 54% audience score, the Roadhouse remake is a streaming hit on Amazon. The other rotten movie is 2020's Spencer Confidential, Post Malone's live-action film debut alongside Mark Wahlberg. The rest of Post Malone's acting history is quite impressive. Post Malone had a voice cameo in Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse, a movie featuring his original song, Sunflower, with Sway Lee. Following his role in Spencer Confidential, Post Malone appeared in Guy Ritchie's Wrath of Man as a robber. He then got another voice role in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, portraying Ray Fillet, a member of Superfly's gang. Following up on another groundbreaking animated movie role, Post Malone had a cameo in Jennifer Lopez's This Is Me. Now, A Love Story, the musical film based on Lopez's 2024 album that debuted a month before Roadhouse. Post Malone's next movie after Roadhouse is the upcoming Christmas comedy, Dear Santa. The Christmas movie comes from the Farrelly brothers. Next up, Post Malone will star in the upcoming Christmas comedy Dear Santa alongside Jack Black and Keegan-Michael Key. It's unclear who Post Malone will be playing in Dear Santa, but the movie's premise will undoubtedly catch attention, considering it follows a young kid who accidentally writes a letter to Satan, Black, instead of Santa ahead of the Christmas holiday. The movie also reunites Black with the Farrelly brothers, who collaborated together on 2001's Shallow Hal. Dear Santa will be another chance for Post Malone to showcase his comedic chops while also trying his hand at a Christmas movie for the first time in his acting career. Dear Santa can still make up for Post Malone's limited Roadhouse role. It's time to give Post Malone a bigger acting role. Jake Gyllenhaal as Elwood Dalton in the Roadhouse 2024 remake with the bar of the Roadhouse behind him tinted yellow custom image by Debanjana Chowdhury. Despite the hype surrounding Post Malone's appearance in the Roadhouse remake, he has a very limited role. Carter gets a fight sequence and a brief encounter with Gyllenhaal's Dalton, but he isn't involved in Roadhouse's Florida Keys conflict. Dear Santa can make up for Post Malone's brief cameo in Roadhouse by giving him a more substantial role in the Christmas comedy. While it would have been fun to see Post Malone make a more significant impact in Roadhouse, there's still time to make a name for himself as Austin Post. Roadhouse was just the latest taste of Post Malone's acting capabilities, and Dear Santa can become his big break in a live-action role. Working alongside comedic greats like Jack Black and Keegan-Michael Key certainly doesn't hurt, but it also depends on what the Farrelly brothers have in store for Post Malone. With a history of movies like Dumb and Dumber, Shallow Hal, and There's Something About Mary, the expectations grow for something like Dear Santa, especially with its hilariously odd premise. Still, only time will tell if Post Malone gets a bigger chance to finally shine in an acting role after 6 years and counting.